This is a video I don't want to make, but yet is a video I have to make. I don't know if any of you or how many of you are following the Article 13 proposal in the EU, but it passed today. And you may be wondering how something the EU does affects what me and you do. Well, the Article 13 proposal in the EU that passed is a copyright proposal. So if YouTube and Google want to do business in the EU and want to be relevant over there, and the people over there to be able to use their platforms, they're going to have to comply. The same way with Facebook and every other site. So here's the problem. They're going to have to develop software. And load copyrights, everything that's trademarked, copyrighted, etc., into this software. So us as pipers that do videos and do tobacco reviews, something as simple as showing a pouch of tobacco, because of course this logo would be trademarked and copyrighted and all that fun stuff, could land us in hot water. Our videos would not post because we've violated EU's Article 13. It gets even more risky with the fact that YouTube has creator content ID already built into their uploads. And trademark and copyright holders can submit their stuff to YouTube, and if a phrase, a picture, anything pops up in a video, it's automatically flagged, and the copyright holder or trademark holder decides if that video is okay to use whatever in and approve it to be posted, or say no, it's a violation, it'll never be posted. So there again, I do a review of Super Value bourbon whiskey tobacco, and I say, hey, this is a really good tobacco, go out and buy some, you won't be disappointed, blah 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 blah. And it flags through their system, and they look at it and say, okay, yeah, go ahead and post that, we'll allow it. Next guy comes along and does a review on the same thing, and he don't like it, and he says, you know what, it's low grade, it's shit, it tastes like a fucking horse turd, and it goes through the copyright check, and Super Value looks at it and says, you know what, man, he put down our tobacco, we don't want this information out there that it's low grade, that it's cheap, whatever. No, YouTube, don't allow them to post it. It violates our intellectual property rights, our copyrights, our trademarks, whatever. So this is a slippery slope for all of us. It don't matter if you're doing a review on pipe tobacco and you show the tin, if you use the name that's copyrighted and trademarked verbally, or even if you post a link to a review that someone else did. It can all be copyright infringed, trademark infringement, etc., etc. Don't think that just because we're here in America that it won't affect us, because it will. You need to contact your representatives, and you need to tell them to contact the European Union representatives and get this dropped, because this is going to kill the internet as we know it. It is going to kill the videos we make. It's going to restrict what we say and how we say it if we want to get our videos onto YouTube. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, YouTube, Google, Facebook, all these sites only care about money. They don't give a shit about the users. So they're going to comply with the EU laws so their platforms can be used over there and they can make the money from it, and not giving a fuck about the users in other countries and what affects them and what don't affect them, because all they're worried about is their pocketbook being affected. So, man, right people, get this information out there. Do everything you can to put a stop to it. There's got to be something we can do. I'll talk to you later.